I'm showing you, this is Eastside Elementary School. So in Cabot, all of the schools are all within basically 2 blocks of each other. This is the elementary school. I'm just going to take you out on the main road here. I'm going to take you down past the high school, the 9th grade academy, the junior high, the middle school, and then show you the beginning of the neighborhood, Shadow Creek. Shadow Creek is where Mango Loop is located at. So I'm just going to kind of show you this, that way you can see how close and relative everything is from one to another. So we're leaving the elementary school right now. Basically, you come up here, hit the stop sign, and on the left-hand side, you're going to find Cabot High School. Now, this side of the high school is really just where the field house is, the stadium itself. The high school itself is probably a separate area of about 2 blocks. It has a makeup of 4 or 5 different buildings. It's all 2-story, right, Chris? 2 stories? Okay. So this is the football field here, the track, the band areas over there. Just hold it steady because see how you need it wobbly. Thank you, baby. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna go to the left. Just keep it in the same position. So, all right, over here to your right, we have the Academy building. This is like where all the admins are. It says Professional Development Center Administration. So that's where the Cabot School District Administration offices are. Back behind it, on the top of the hill, that is the Community Activity Center. So that's what I was telling you about. They have some weights in there. They have basketball courts. They have a pool. It is an indoor pool, so you can use it year-round. Okay. To the right, over here, you have the tennis courts. Top of the hill up there, that is where Cabot Junior High is. That's Cabot Junior High North. So that's where that's located. Over here to my left, I'm just gonna go real slow so you don't get too dizzy. Over here to my left is the 9th grade academy. So that's 9th grade academy over there. And then you have the junior high over there. So. And again, that's the high school. Back over there. I'm just going to keep this running so you can see exactly how long it takes to get to all the different schools. There's one more school I'm going to take you to. It's going to be Cabot Middle School North. The great thing about this is that all of the schools are basically located within 5 minutes of each other. If you have to drop off or pick up, you can do it all in one trip, and you're not trying to coordinate because schools all start at the same time. So you're not trying to coordinate how am I going to pick one up and then get to the next one. So it's all right there. So there's a neighborhood right on this corner. It's called Shiloh Creek. Shadow Creek. This is Shiloh. Shiloh, their homes are a little bit more spread out. They are larger homes. They're usually 2,300 plus square feet. I know you're looking for something a little bit smaller than that. So once you get around this corner up here on the right, you're going to see Cabot Middle School North. This is another entrance to Shiloh, and then there's one more entrance. Shiloh is probably the neighborhood that is located closest to these schools. The second one being Shadow Creek. so right where these trees break, this is going to be Cabot Middle School North. And I'm just going to slow down just a little bit and try not to get too dizzy and scan the school for you. So that's the Middle School North. The next place I'm going to take you, because it's all right here in a row, less than a block, is Shadow Creek neighborhood. Now, as soon as you turn right here is where you enter the city limits of Austin. Austin is part of the Cabot School District. You have Austin, Ward, and Cabot. Austin, Ward, and Cabot. All part of the Cabot School Districts. Okay, going up right here. And you can tell we're right at 6 minutes. And we're pulling into the neighborhood now. So right there, Red River Homes, Mango Loop. That's where the new homes are being built by More and More and Red River Homes. Basically, they're Moore brothers. Their father was a builder. Now they've taken over the business, and they each have their own building company. In Shadow Creek, you have 2 streets that are left to be developed. One is Mango Loop, and it's probably about halfway developed. And then you have one more street that is going to be built off of Hudson Branch. That will be the last street of development. At that time, all the lots will be sold, all of homes will be built, so it will be resale only. So there'll be no new construction in the area. I think that once that happens, the value of the homes will go up significantly because it'll be sought after more and there won't be homes readily available. There's military moving in right there. Okay, so we're going to turn left here. We're turning off Hudson Branch onto Creekside. Right off of Creekside is where Mango Loop will be. So I'm going to stop it right here. This is going to be Mango Loop right after this Hudson Branch Street. Let him come out. Right before I turn on the Mango Loop, I'm actually going to stop it so I just have a little break in the video so it's not too long to load and unload. So hold on, you can see this is Mango Loop. I'm going to stop this real fast and restart it. Okay, we're still here on Mango Loop. Basically, you turn here. This is the side of Mango Loop that is developed. These are the most recent houses that have been built in our neighborhood. Top of the street is where the new construction has started. I will tell you that a new house is built just about every 2 to 3 weeks. The foundation goes down. Of course, it takes 4 or 5 months for it to get built after that. But they are laying a new foundation just about every 3 to 4 weeks in this neighborhood. All of these houses up here in this little corner have sold within the last month and a half. This one house right here is one that I took pictures of for you. It does have the the window directly to the left of the door is the one that's overlooking the sink in the kitchen. So Now, I know that house will probably be sold by the time you guys get here. Well, it'll definitely be finished, but I just want you to see, like, you have all of these lots here. I would probably say there's about 15, about 20 lots left here on this street. And then again, once they open up that Hudson Branch Road, I don't know if they'll have that open yet though by the time you get here. So I know that they plan on, I talked to the builder this morning, he plans on finishing this out, then doing Hudson Branch. So, and that's this road right here, that's Mango Loop. I'm going to show you one other neighborhood that is in. So there's two neighborhoods that kind of side up to each other. Shadow Creek is the one that we just passed through. Right to directly to the right of us is Orchard Estates. So basically, once you hit the stop sign, you're in Orchard Estates. Now these homes are a little bit smaller. I think the largest size on these homes back here are going to be, I think they range from the 16 to 18,000 size. I know that once you get into Shadow Creek, it can be anywhere from 16 to 23, 24,000, depending on what homes you find. But this neighborhood right here is called Orchard Estates. I just want to show you some of the houses. Like in Shadow Creek, they tend to be all brick. This has more of the vinyl. Like it will usually have like a brick, like a side or a front. Some of them are all vinyl, but some of them have, you know, partially brick, partially vinyl siding. So I just wanted to show you a couple pictures of the Shadow Creek. Or no, this is not Shadow Creek, this is Orchard Estates. Thanks. So one more thing I want to show you is that this is Creekside. This is the main road we just came off of. This is Hudson Branch. This is the last road that they will develop, and it'll wrap around basically the first street that we pulled into in the neighborhood. I'm going to put this back up here so you can kind of see. Basically, if I pull up to the stop sign up here and I turn left, that street is going to connect, I'll show you, to the top of this street over here. Basically, this is Crystal Lake. If you turn left, you go down, it meets with Hudson Branch, and it'll basically wrap around down there.